Hi, my name is Choi and I'm the founder of Money Geek. And for better or for worse, I'm also the guy with the smallest eyes that you've ever seen. In this video, I just wanted to introduce myself because after all, you shouldn't just trust anybody who happens to run a financial website. I have a PhD in financial mathematics, and contrary to what some people think, it has nothing to do with accounting. It has more to do with valuing complex securities and constructing portfolios and things like that. So I took courses in them, and I also did some original research, particularly related to real estate. I borrowed a lot of concepts and ways of analyzing securities from other asset classes such as stocks and bonds, and I just applied them to real estate to come up with rational numbers for how much a real estate property should be. So towards the end of my PhD, I started working for a fund, and I worked there for 2 years. It was based in Vancouver, and with the fund, I was an oil and gas analyst. So my job was to figure out how much an oil and gas stock was really worth, apart from what the market says it's worth. We were really looking for undervalued opportunities where the market wasn't giving the company enough credit. So I had to study the financial statements, I had to talk with the executives, and I had to dig information from other sources to get this rational view of what the stock should be worth. I've also been investing my personal money for a few years now, and you can check out my performance since 2009 in my personal website at www.jinchoi.ca. I also talk about some of my experiences and my current journey in some of the blog posts at Money Geek, so you can follow me there. So I also participate in something called a Motley Fool Caps, which is a perpetual stock recommendation competition. And as of right now, and for the past 2 years, I've been in the top 1%. So you can check me out there. My handle is Jinchoice, which is Jinchoice. And on a more personal note, I was born in Korea, and I lived there for some of my earlier years. But I really lived all over the world at various points in my life. So I lived in Ireland for 5 years. I lived in Seattle for 3. I've lived here in Canada for the past 12 or 13 years. And I'm also married to my lovely wife, whom I've met in Vancouver, and we currently live in London, Ontario. And I'm also a dedicated Christian, which means that I try to live according to the Bible. Now, this is not a Christian-specific site, and you'll hardly notice that I talk about my faith at all on this site, but it is who I am. I'm also a huge Arsenal fan, and I also love playing soccer. I enjoy playing the guitar now and then, and I absolutely love playing board games. And one of my biggest claims to fame in my life so far has been winning the 2004 Canadian Settlers of Catan Championship. So I won that national championship, and I had the privilege of representing Canada in the World Championship in Germany in that year. So in a nutshell, I'm a big geek. I'm perhaps not so much a computer geek as I am a money geek. So welcome to this site. I hope that resources on this site will help you invest your savings better. And so hopefully I'll see you around.